Hey everyone, today's tutorial is on how to apply false lashes. I'm going to break it down for you step by step to make it a little bit simpler and give you good tips on how to make them go on easier. It does take practice, so don't worry if the first time you don't get it, just keep practicing. Here we go. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to line our eyes with black eyeliner. I'm going to use carbon today. We're just going to put a really thin line down first, and then after you place your lashes, you can touch up the liner. Because when you put your lashes down, you tend to cover up most of your liner, so that's why I like to do liner afterwards. So we're just going to go really close into the lash line. Just kind of press it into the lashes. Next, we're going to curl our lashes. I'm using the Shumira eyelash curler. It's a really good one because it's pretty wide and the band is pretty flexible. And we're on to mascara. You don't really need to put too much mascara on. It's just so that it can create a nice sturdy base for when you put your false lashes on. It'll just be a lot easier to apply them. So now we're ready for the lashes. So I'm using the number 34 lashes from MAC. I'm going to take them out of the case, and then what I like to do is pour a little bit of lash glue. This is the Duo adhesive. It's a really good glue. Make sure you invest in a really good glue. It'll make a difference in how long your lashes last for the night. So I'm just going to put a bead on top of the lash case. And the next thing that you want to do is just take the lashes out of the case, and you want to measure them first to see if you need to trim them at all, because sometimes they can be a little bit wide for your eyes. So what you want to do is kind of put them onto your eyes first and take a look and see if they're too wide. If they are, what you want to do is trim them from the longer edge. So these are longer at this end and shorter at this end. So you'd basically take scissors and just kind of trim them off wherever you need to. These are already trimmed. So then what I like to do is take a Q-tip and just snap off the end with scissors. So take your lash, and then you want to dip the end of the Q-tip that you had snapped off right into the glue, and then just line. So I like to place a thin line of glue first, let it dry for a little bit, and then add a little bit more. So basically the key to having your lashes go on successfully is allowing your lash glue to dry for at least 30 seconds to a minute. That will kind of make it a little bit more tackier, and then when you put it down it won't slip and slide all over the place. It'll go on really nicely. So I'm just going to put another thin bead of glue on this lash. Because you notice that sometimes when you put your lash glue on, it'll kind of bead up after about 10-15 seconds. So that's why I like to do a second coat, just to make sure that's all evenly distributed. And also another thing that you can do is, while you're waiting for it to dry, is just kind of bend it like this and kind of go back and forth. That'll bend the band of the lashes. Because if you think about your eyes, your eye kind of comes out like this, so it's curved. So when you put this on, you don't want it to be straight. You want it to be curved just like that, because then the outer and inner corners will stick on better. Alright, so it's been about a minute, so now I'm going to place it down. So the way that I like to place it down is to hold the lash in the center and then aim for the center of your eye. So just go above your lashes and kind of point them downwards, so that you want to kind of think of this band going right into the root of the lashes. So press that down first. So we've got that down. Then go to the corners, the outer corner and the inner corner. So now that we've got them semi-placed on, what we're going to do is we're going to go in and kind of bring it a little bit closer to the edge of the lash line. Clean up any extra glue with the Q-tip. So when you put the eyeliner on, it'll blend in the edge of the false lash with your eye. So it'll make it look less false. So I'm going to take carbon eyeshadow with the 263 brush. I like to put carbon on first because the lash glue just grabs onto the black and it turns the lash glue black. So that way it looks less false. So those are my steps on how to apply false lashes. And remember, it gets a lot easier the more times you practice. So good luck everyone. Thank you so much for watching.